All right, guys, today is Wednesday. This is May 6th. Today is your quiz number 34. I wanted to take a minute and go over everything so that if there's any extra explanation, I can do that at this point. Hopefully you are prepared and ready for this. We have reviewed this quiz a couple of times now, so hopefully there's no issues with it. But this is for quiz number 34. This is to be taken today, Wednesday, May 6th. The first section is to evaluate each rational expression at the given values. If the resulting value is undefined, write undefined. Show all of your work. So here's our first one, 3yz cubed over 5x squared. X is going to represent 2, y is 5, and z is 1. Then we have 8y minus 2 over x squared plus 6. X equals 3, y equals negative 3. And then number 3 is x squared plus 12 over x squared minus 16, where x equals 4. So make sure that you substitute those values in, and if it's undefined, make sure you write that on your as your answer. Okay. The next section then is to indicate the values at which each expression is undefined. Remember, this is where we take our denominator and set it to 0, and then we find our solve for x to find what that undefined number is. Okay, so our first one, x squared plus 6x plus 5 over x minus 2. Okay, then in number 5, notice our denominator is going to need to be factored, and then we take those two factors, it factors into two binomials. We take each binomial and we set each one to 0, and both of those answers will be undefined. Okay, so make sure that you're factoring that first. And then 6 and 7, we're just simply writing the reciprocal. Remember, the reciprocal of a rational expression is just when we take that and invert it. Now remember, whenever we do not have a denominator, we are understanding our denominator to be over 1. Remember, anything over 1 is that number. So in this case, this is rs over 1, and then we invert it. Okay, I put on here some extra credit just to give you a little chance to boost your grade if you'd like. The first 3 are just factoring. You're factoring them into your binomials, or factoring out whatever you need to, and the rest remains. And then we have some simplification of each expression. Let me just double check this real quick. I want to make sure I put everything on there that I need to put on there. Yes, so we're just basically factoring our denominators, and then whatever factors out or gets canceled out, you have to include that as being your excluded values. So that's for the simplification. You can take it or leave it. I recommend you at least trying to fill them out because the more points you get, the better, obviously. But don't come crying to me for extra credit work if you're not taking advantage of the extra credit that I'm giving you on the quiz. Okay, so that's your quiz for today. We're starting off with just evaluating, plugging your values in for x, y, and z in the first 3 there, and then we're showing identifying which expression is undefined by taking our denominators and setting them to 0 using that 0 factor property. And then we are writing the reciprocals of each expression, and that's basically just inversion, and then your extra credits here down at the bottom. Okay, so that is your quiz for today. Make sure that you include all of your work on that. If you have any questions, ask your questions, because it would be better for you to ask questions and then to just guess and possibly get it wrong. Okay, so feel free and ask your questions. Get a hold of me if you need to, and we will go on from there. Okay, so that is your quiz for today. Make sure that it gets done by the end of the day. Make sure that you include your name, the quiz number, and then also show all of your work for each question. Okay, and that's it. All right, guys, good luck, and we'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.